beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. I am at Clark County Fishing State Lake, and man, I thought it was only going to be blowing like 10 to 15 today, but the wind is like 20 to 25, and so instead of bringing my little dinghy out and getting on the water, cruising across, I'm driving all the way around this lake. I'm going to park it on the backside, and I'm going to hike it over to this point that I like to fish. Woo! This road is rough. I'm hopefully gonna get into some white bass today. We'll see what happens. So I'm glad you're here. Maybe we'll get into some fish, maybe we won't, I don't know. But nonetheless, it's gonna be an adventure. It already is. We're doing a little off-roading, so check it out. Well, I'm gonna have to go around this edge here. I gotta get over there. Last time I was here, there was no water here, so it was really easy to cut across. A little bit further hike today, but should be good. We'll get it over there. All right, good little 10-15 minute walk I got over here. I'm gonna get to that point eventually. That's the point I always like to fish. But anyway, I'm gonna throw a few casts just to see if there's anything going on right here. All right, so here's what I got. I got this little jig head with a little blade on it, a little chub minnow. Anyway, those usually work pretty well out here. That little blade on there is usually pretty good when I'm fishing white bass. Just gonna throw a couple more casts here, and if we don't get any bites, I'm gonna keep moving. All right, we're gonna keep walking. All right. This is looking pretty good. I got a nice little windbreak there too. So, throw a few casts, see what happens. Whoa. There we go, first cast over here. Just like that. Right on this point. Not a giant, but pretty sweet nonetheless. Here we go. That's what we came here for. But generally speaking, if you can catch one, you can throw right back in there and catch many. If I can find them, if they're on this point here somewhere and I can get them to bite, then I'll just lock into that spot and just keep fishing it for a little while until they stop biting. There we go. There's something. What do we got? Holy moly, look at that little walleye. Ow. Calm down, dude. Aggressive little guy. Well, there you go. I'm not gonna stick my little hand in his needly little mouth, but caught a little walleye. What a deal. Get out of here, bud. Looking for a bigger one, maybe? I don't know. Well, one thing I just noticed when I put this little guy in the water, that little chubby belly that hangs down, when this is kicked up, when I'm reeling, it's spinning, but it's hitting, so it's not spinning. It's actually hitting that belly of this little fat guy. So I think I'm gonna switch out the plastic on here and get something a little skinnier so that I get that blade action. I just feel like that's really gonna help significantly. So let me get that changed out. I should have a little sexy shad that's gonna be a lot thinner so that blade will spin better. I don't really know how I never noticed that. This little guy right here, classic color, use it a lot. It's got that blue with that chartreuse tail. I think I might go with him, see if that has enough clearance for that blade to spin. We'll see if that clears. Maybe that blade spinning will be better. Oh, heck yeah. It didn't look anything like that before. Oh, what the heck? I thought it was hung up. Well, that definitely made a difference. What do we got here? It's a bass. It's a largie. Look at this largemouth bass coming out of nowhere. Man, boom, nailed him. He was not coming off. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, getting that blade to spin, that made a little bit of a difference, I'd say. Dude is cold and he's got like this real white look to him. Good looking fish though. That's fun. I love catching these on this like super lightweight gear. It's awesome. Little tiny reel. Felt like a giant. Let's get him out of here. Oh, go on, buddy. He'll find his way. There we go. It's definitely worth the walk, I'd say. There we go. Oh, another nice one. I think it's a largie again. Yeah, he's not as big, I don't think. Let's have a look. Yeah. But he's a little smaller, fatter. This guy's eating, so pretty sweet. There you go. There he goes. Definitely helped out getting that blade to spin. Well, I've had about a week ago, I posted a video of a guy actually right here in this spot. We were one of two boats on the water. You can go back and watch this video. He was right over here off this point. We were down there around that other corner there. He basically said that we were fishing in his spot because what they were doing was starting way down there and then they were drifting all the way down here, and that we were in his spot. So I mean, over there, over here, you know, whatever. But I had a lot of people say, you know, gee whiz, why didn't you post any of that? How come none of that was on camera? And I'll be totally honest with you, for whatever reason, we weren't having the greatest fishing experience, really. It was so windy. I wasn't recording everything. And so I didn't record all of that. People were like, man, too bad you didn't get that recorded so you could have posted it. But I gotta be honest with you, man. Even if I had the footage, I don't know that I would have posted anything up close about the guy's boat or the guy, because it wasn't about... I didn't want to expose this guy. It wasn't about that. It was about the situation, not the person, if that makes sense. I don't intentionally want to put people in bad light. I don't want to intentionally make people look bad. Even if people look bad, like if they're idiots, it's not my intent to personally showcase that about somebody. I think it's a smart idea to put everybody in the best light you can and try to build them up as much as possible. It was really, like I said, it was about the situation and what happened on the water. And you know, you run into that kind of stuff, and I truly believe that the best way to handle it is the way that I handled it. It would have been real easy for me to get wrapped up and pulled into an argument over who was right and who was wrong, and it didn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, it didn't matter. What kind of example would I have been setting for my son, the other guy in the boat, and even the idiot? You know, I mean, I don't know what's going on his side of the street. He may be really having a bad day. His mom might be laying in a hospital somewhere fighting for her life with COVID or with cancer. I don't know what makes people do what people do. But that's, you know, I did not get it on film, the actual incident, and even if I did, I probably wouldn't have posted it because it just wasn't worth exposing that other guy and the poor decision he made, but it is what it is. All right, while I was yapping there, I got hung up and broke off, so I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna put this little Roadrunner head on. It's got a blade as well. Well, it's really slowed down here, and so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a couple with the crankbait, just to kind of see if that does something different. And then I'm gonna work my way back kind of around here. Here we go. Come here, buddy. Little guy. And now all of a sudden I've got a couple little fish here. Not giants, but still fun to catch nonetheless. I guess I could have done a better job, but you'll find your way out. There you go. Oh, there we go. Wow. Looks like a little bass. Little guy. You guys having fun watching me catch all these tiny fish? Yeah, giants. Whoa! Well, that's definitely bigger than the last fish. There we go. Another white bass. Here we go. But still pretty small. Little tiny guy. Definitely looking for bigger than that. There we go. You got him that time. I'm telling you, man, this is fun on this little light. I got this light reel, this little Sienna, and I got some 6-pound line and this little finesse light rod from Googan. And these white bass, man, they're super aggressive. Even these little guys right here, they put up quite a fight. So they're just fun to catch. Especially, you know, I'm not keeping anything like I said, so it's just fun to get the rush of the tight lines. Oh yeah. Whoa! That was freaking awesome. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Is this fish charged up or what? Did you guys see that thing fly out of the freaking air? It just flew out of the water. Like, that was awesome. A little bit bigger. There we go. It's still small, but man, charged up. Fat little belly eating. That was cool. Nothing too crazy here. It's just a rocky bottom. I'm catching them in maybe 4 feet of water, 3 feet, right off the ledge. And they're just grouped up like they normally are this time of year. And so, there's one. Wow, they are, see, and they are very competitive. So, usually if you can find a school like that, man, you can throw into the exact same spot and catch several of them. Because they're gonna group up and they're gonna fight each other for the food. But man, they are fun to catch. These aren't giants by no means, I get it, but on this light rig, it's still fun to catch them. Oh, I think that school kind of moved out on me. So I'm gonna throw a few more casts and then I'm gonna keep moving down around. I don't know, I might hit 1 or 2 little spots on the way back that are just right there near the road. So we'll see what happens. There's a little bit of water in here, so I thought I'd give it a shot. A year ago, I fished some of this and caught some pretty decent bass in it. So I thought, what the heck? I'll just fall in the lake. Wow, okay. A little bit of a drop off there. Got my shoes wet. All right. Well, there she is down there. It's a beautiful lake, man. I was gonna fish a couple other little spots, but I couldn't really get to them, and they just didn't look like they were any good. So anyway, I'm gonna call it. And it was a great day. It was a good fishing day. Not a lot of giants, but that's okay. You know, we're well into November. I caught some largemouth bass. I caught that little walleye. I caught a bunch of white bass, you know, and it was still a lot of fun. So this is a great lake, Clark County fishing lake. It's beautiful. You don't need a boat or nothing to have fun. You can go do a little off-road in here, go around the backside. Anyway, good little adventure today. I hope you guys are having a great time wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, man. You're finding the good stuff in it, and you're having fun with whatever it is. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Hey, love in the comments. If you guys have any questions about the lake, I come here quite a bit, or just anything in the video, man, just throw them down there in the bottom and I'll make sure to get back to you. I'm pretty good about it. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Be blessed, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure.